Fight at a barbershop in Suffolk ends in gunfire, and we're told the whole thing stemmed from whether the actress Halle Berry should play Aretha Franklin in a movie. This all went down in broad daylight outside the barbershop here near East Washington and Liberty Streets. 13 News Now reporter Robert Boyd talked to the witness who saw it all happen. Robert?
That's right, David. Beeman's Barbershop in Suffolk is usually a place where friends can get together and have fun, in-depth conversations. But when two buddies started reminiscing about Aretha Franklin, things got heated, and then they got violent. And now one man is in the hospital and the other is in jail. It all started with a conversation between two friends about Aretha Franklin in this barbershop Thursday morning, according to witness Harvey Clark.
They were talking about Halle Berry playing the part of Aretha Franklin.
In a movie?
Yeah, in the movie. One was for and one was against.
Clark said the conversation turned into an argument. He says one of the men, a youth counselor, 47-year-old Tony Lundy, began antagonizing the other man, 44-year-old Michael Hatton.
He was doing this to his head. You know, kept punching him like that.
Clark says the men ended up on the floor fighting. Fellow customers had to break it up.
Tony went to the chair, kept punching the boy in the head, punched the boy in the head, and the boy told him, "I give you a pass on this one."
But once the men were in separate corners, Clark says Lundy went back for more.
So Tony acted like he was coming back, so the boy reached for his gun. Tony ran.
Clark says Hatton waited a few seconds, then followed Lundy. Everyone in the barbershop looked out the window in shock at what happened next.
The way his arm was elevated like this here. So I was assuming he was shooting over his head. But when I walked out there, I saw Tony bleeding. And then Tony fell on the ground, and then when he fell down, I said, "Oh my God, he dead."
Clark says Hatton shot Lundy from about 10 feet away, right on the sidewalk, and then walked up next to him as he lay on the ground.
He just put the gun to his head, and I said, "Oh my God." And the boy said, the other guy said, "Man, don't shoot him, man." So the dude that said, "Don't shoot him," the shooter looked at him and walked away.
Both men were transported to the hospital. Lundy remains in serious condition. Hatton was released after suffering minor injuries. He is facing multiple charges, including aggravated malicious wounding. Is it disappointing that Aretha Franklin's name is even associated with this story?
Not really, because she's a part of our history. She is our history.
Now, Suffolk police said at this time they're not substantiating reports that an argument over Aretha Franklin is what led to today's shooting. Robert Boyd, 13 News Now.